The Mixed Mornings and More podcast with Steph and Sean.
Now available daily.
Good morning, world.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's November 23rd, 5:31, and I'm ready to go home, Steph. I'm ready to go home. I got no sleep, and I'm already ready to go home.
What is happening? Is it this World Cup thing again?
Oh, yes. And Canada plays today for the first time in 36 years. I literally couldn't sleep. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. I was up at 1.
What? Like, just excited to see Canada play?
And then I went back to bed, and then I was up again at like 2:30, and then my alarm went off at 2:45 to come into work to watch the first game at 3.
Holy cow. Sports mega fan over here.
And now I just feel sick. Like I don't know what's going on, but I think I need to go home.
No, you're going to stay here with me. It's going to be fine. And you're sick because you're nervous that Canada's going to lose? Or like,
it's never happened in my lifetime since I've been born. They've never been in the World Cup, and now they're playing, and they have a chance. And it's so gosh darn exciting. I just can't wait.
I
can't wait.
A kid on Christmas Eve.
I am. This is it.
Holy
this
cow.
is it. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm just being blatantly honest. I don't want to do anything but watch it right now.
Okay, I guess I'll carry the show. If you want to call and contribute to the show and help me out this morning, 780-791-1037.
Can we say if like 20 people call in, can I go home? Is that a thing?
We'd have to talk to our manager about that.
Okay.
But sure, I mean, get it started. 20 people call us right now, and it's like a petition. Get the numbers, then talk.
There we go.
I've noticed a large influx of baby birds this year.
Okay.
So, like, there's just so much sound of these birds chirping everywhere.
Oh, like, do you notice them more because of the sound, or like physically you see them?
Well, not just the sound, but also the evidence of them.
Oh.
So I haven't seen the birds, actually.
The evidence?
Yeah. So the other day, we were in the parking garage and noticed like a giant pile of evidence.
Turds. It's turds. It's poop.
On the ground.
What a bird poop.
And it would just be so awful to accidentally walk underneath that and not realize that you got pooped on.
It looks like a white line instead of a yellow line like a parking stall.
It's so gross. But then yesterday I walked into multiple stores that have rafters out the front. Like, they just have a nice big eave so people don't get wet on their way in.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was as if so many birds had made their nest there, and there was so much evidence on the ground, and I was looking at the ground and walking around these piles, and everybody else was just walking on by them like they had no idea that they were walking into the fire of perhaps being dropped on. Yeah. And so my question is, how can we prevent this? What kind of invention can we make to catch this evidence in the air? Instead of it landing
Well, have you ever
on
seen
people?
those spikes hanging everywhere on, like, eaves troughs and stuff?
That make the bird not be able to land there.
Yeah.
Yes, I have, but I don't know. I'm trying to find something that's a catch-all so the birds still have a little bit of a shelter and they can make the nest.
Ew.
What?
You want a bucket to catch the poop?
I mean, in so many words, I guess that's what
you're looking for, but like a nicer, more
like an invention, like
aesthetically pleasing type of way.
Yeah, still get the sounds of your bird chirps, but none of the turds. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to find something that would allow these birds to still have this nice little shelter, and we could still hear the songs, but not have to worry about walking through the grocery store and suddenly being like, oh, what is that?
This all comes back to just birds are the worst. I think that's what we have to come back to. It's just that we'd be better off without them.
I do hate them as well.
Yesterday, someone chose chaos in the office. Steph, did you happen to go by the kitchen at all?
Yes, I did.
All right, I'm putting you under investigation here. I want to know if it was you. It was one of those chocolate calendars, advent calendars for December. And day 13, the plastic was ripped off the thing and only day 13 was open. Look me in the eyes. Did you do it?
It was not me. You know that I love a good chocolate bar.
Yeah, I do.
I love chocolate. But those cheap advent calendars.
Yeah, it was one of the $1 ones.
Yeah, the chocolate in it is so bad. Growing up my whole life, my mom was always like, ugh, the chocolate in these is terrible. I don't know why I buy them for you kids. And
I only do Toblerone calendars. That's what you're saying over there?
No, I mean, there's just so many better options now. You can get the Lindt ones if you want to go real fancy, but you can do a Reese calendar, a cookies and cream, anything but those $1 ones, I can't even eat it. It makes my teeth go, oh, is this wax or chocolate that you were
you're
trying
innocent.
to disguise in
All
here?
right.
Yeah, I didn't do it,
You plead your case. You plead your case. Okay. Well, today I come in, and not only is number 13 open, there might be 2 days left. Someone
You're kidding.
went hard on the count. They didn't even move it from its spot. They didn't even like take it into their office or anything. They're just blatantly in the open going, day 24, and just taking everything.
I wonder why. Like, I wonder where this calendar came from, that it was in the communal spot for everyone to enjoy. And to me, like, it's not even December 1st yet. I feel like you've made some bad luck that perhaps December 1st isn't coming any longer. But then as well, it's just out there for everyone to enjoy. And you would think maybe the first person into the office in the morning that decided to have a chocolate that day would get that day's chocolate. But no, this is just all gone, and we're in November 23rd.
Yeah, we're on the case here because, okay, I was in here. I'm the first one in the office. When I came in yesterday, it was already popped and open, so it had to happen the day before. So we've narrowed it down a little bit.
So it's the afternoon shift. I bet you it was Lita.
Yeah, it was.
She does subscribe to chaos.
Yeah, she does.
That was her.
We're on the investigation.
Went to the grocery store yesterday, and there was a large thing missing. An entire section of things. Chicken.
Oh,
Yeah, there
that's
were.
pretty vital. That's like in a lot of meal, like a lot of people's meal prep and everything. Kind of goes with everything.
It does. And I'm like a boneless, skinless chicken breast kind of girl, but I would have settled for some boneless, skinless thighs. Or I'm not going to go as far as like to go
Bone
for the
in?
legs or anything. No. Bone in is the worst.
Would you still buy it? Was there some left?
There was none.
Oh, so even that was gone.
There was one single piece of chicken, and it had been cut into 4 and put in 2 different packages, and they were charging a heck of a lot for it. But I was like, you know what? I guess I'm just going to buy chicken fingers instead. Is that the same thing? They still had those.
Okay, yeah. Go to the frozen food section.
Yeah, but the entire refrigerators or freezers of chicken were empty. There was just nothing. And later on in the day, I went to another grocery store, and there was just a little bit of chicken left there. And I was like, well, I better buy the chicken I actually need now.
Yeah.
And I was chatting with this man, and he said, this is the only store in town that has chicken. And I was like,
just crying. He's like, I've been to 7 places.
And
this is the only one.
He had not 7, but this was his 4th stop.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, I didn't see an article about a shortage on chicken. Is all of Alberta missing the chicken? Is it just Fort McMurray? Did somebody's restaurant order not come in and they just cleaned the entire city out of chicken? I don't know, but
Oh man.
I got my one little package.
Did you go
of
for the
chicken.
one?
Not the one that was really expensive.
Oh.
At this store that had a few options available.
Gotcha.
It was still a lot of money, but it wasn't 0.3 of a kilogram for $13.
You got to ration it now. You got to make it last all week.
Like, you can have one bite of chicken in this meal and another
That's
bite
right.
tomorrow.
You go to just get a whip and start. You like go to your husband. You're like, no, that's too much.
Stop eating the chicken. Have you ever noticed that the music on Love is Blind is kind of savage?
No, I haven't. See, I'm the type of person when I listen to music, I just kind of hear like the vibe of it. I don't pay attention to the lyrics right away.
Okay, well, I watch Love is Blind with a caption, so I don't miss anything, because sometimes they're just like having a private conversation that the cameras are picking up.
Yeah.
And I need to know what's happening. But like sometimes it'll be like, yeah, I'm not sure if I love her. And then the song will be like, he doesn't know if he loves her. And like,
It's like narrating their relationship,
it
the song.
does. And it'll be like, oh, they must choose. Should they leave each other at the altar? Like, it's just
Damn.
like, it is so
I might have to
savage.
rewatch.
But I just found out that there's a musician from Edmonton who actually was featured 2 of his songs on season 3 of Love is Blind.
Cool.
Hilariously, he didn't even know.
How? Isn't that illegal?
Right. Apparently, he got hired by some company 2 years ago to write some songs that they could pitch for movies and TV shows. And so he just wrote the songs, forgot about it. And the songs that he wrote, he didn't want to be tied to it because it wasn't the same style of music. So he used an alias.
Oh,
and so then people were like, hey, this like sounds like you, but it's by some guy named Jay Swift. And his name is Josh Cejudo.
Interesting.
And so he was like, yeah, actually, that is me. After weeks of people being like, I think I heard your song
That's
in
my
Love
friend.
is Blind. Yeah. And he's like, no, it's not me. It can't be me. The guy doesn't even have a Netflix subscription. So
Didn't even know about it.
didn't even know about it and had no way to watch to make sure.
It just goes to show, like, if you sign something so blatantly, like, bland and generic, like, 10 years later, just a song about breaking a girl's heart or something, boom, Love is Blind fits perfectly. And they don't even, like, reach out to Jay Swift or whatever and find out who he is. And you're like, hey, just a heads up, you did this generic thing 10 years ago. We're finally using it.
Yeah, they don't say anything. They're just like, oh, this was in the bank of songs we could use. Sure.
Wow. Fame is blind. You didn't even know.
We've got Danny Tulk on the line, principal of Composite High School and regular musician everywhere. If you've been out to a bar in Fort McMurray, you've probably heard the musical stylings of Dan. Dan, good morning.
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
you doing today?
I'm doing okay today. I'm nervous. Not really. I'm scared. I'm scared. Scared. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Is it like mixed emotions to do more promo? You're like, my hair, but it's for a good cause.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh yeah, I have everybody out, but I want my hair back. That's okay.
Okay, tell us what happened. What's the story?
Well, I was approached by student council, and they're like, hey, can we shave your head? I'm like, no, you can't shave my head. And they said, we can raise money. I said, oh, how much money? They said, like $1,000. No. That's not a thing.
You're like, I know too many people that will do that immediately.
Yeah, that's just to punish me. I said, 25,000. So they were like, well, come on now, we're kids. I'm like, yeah, good call.
Yeah, well, it's time to grow up quick.
Yeah, and then so Pollyanna, our president of Parent Student Council, should work on negotiating teams to the UN right now because she's really good at it. And then she said, okay, 2,500. I said, no. So I said 10,000, and they agreed.
Wow.
And then I thought it was just going to be done, and then it spread through the school like wildfire. So now I'm sitting here regretting my decisions. That's okay. That's okay.
What's the time frame on this money raised?
They have till November 30th at 10 a.m., so it's not a long time.
No, it's not. Have donations started rolling in already?
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, much to my chagrin, right away. What is wrong with people? Why do you guys want my hair done so bad?
Yeah. You're like, is it something is the public trying to tell me something?
Yeah, it's like, is it time to let go? Just like middle-aged principal, give up this stuff and shave your head. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys called this morning, but again, I'm a little nervous now.
How long have you had your long Dan Tulk locks for?
See, the fact that you call them Dan Tulk locks is a scary thing. They have a name of their own. I'm like, 2020-something years.
Whoa.
I did shave it once in 2006 for the same thing, but it grew back, and it will grow back again, right?
Yeah,
it'll grow back again, right?
It always, yeah,
right?
yeah. As the bald guy says, Dad, it'll definitely grow back.
Oh my! See, that's why I'm scared. I scared my hair. Like, we had a good run, and we're shaving. Like, no, we're done. We're done. We had a good call. We're just not coming back.
Now I know you're probably hesitant, but where do people make the donation? How do people donate?
You can call the school, the finance secretary there, Amber. She's taking all the donations. You can give them 780-743-5800 during regular school hours. And she will take everything, and she's giving me a running total. She's laughing as she does it, but she's giving me a running total. So feel free to call and help the kids out and punish me. And next time I come out, I'll play Wagon Wheel for you every night. I promise, a million times, just to make you suffer. Sorry.
Dan, where's the money going? What's the cause?
It's all for cancer research, which is great. It is a really good cause.
Yeah.
And the kids are showing some initiative. And as much as it pains me to say, it's great to see their maturity. And I can help them out. That's fantastic.
I love it. Dan, thanks so much for taking the time today. And maybe we'll see Dan Tulk with a whole new look next week.
Oh, my. Okay. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Dan,
Okay,
thanks for being so incredible. We love you, man.
Yeah, I love you too, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Going to the grocery store these days is a whole new adventure of, wow, that's not what that usually costs.
Yeah, we're all going through inflation together right now.
For sure. And it's like bags of chips are more expensive. I was saying to my husband yesterday, I was like, I'm pretty sure every item in the grocery store has gone up at least minimum $1, if not $2, for for the cheaper items. And then other things have completely doubled.
The lettuce shortage is something that's just very interesting. You see it in like restaurants, you see it in fast food restaurants, and you see it in the grocery store as well. I do the bag salads, and so I've noticed like that being a little bit more depleted, but the price hasn't like drastically changed where I'm not going to buy them anymore.
Okay.
So that's not on the list, but I have seen on the list, like someone, Paige texted in and she said the cherry tomatoes, the small kind of tomatoes,
Yeah.
$10
No!
for like a little bucket of those. I was like, I haven't bought them in a while, but I probably won't now.
Yeah, that's terrible news. Yesterday, I saw 2 measly little packages of chicken. That was the only one that was left. It was 0.3 of a kilogram for $13.
Oh.
Like usually a kilogram
Yeah.
is $13.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. And cheese as well. Usually it's $9 on sale for like $6.50. Yesterday it was on sale for $9.
Jeez. You know what? The first grocery store to revolutionize grocery shopping and do a Black Friday sale on groceries, making bank. I'll tell you that much. You'll get in the black right away.
Count me in. I'll be there. It is SPCA Pet of the Weekday. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, big shout out Pet Value Downtown Eagle Ridge for making this happen. We have Misty in studio with us. Misty, who's our friend today?
So our special friend is Ramona. She is a 2-year-old lab Staffy cross. She's one of our special ones because she had surgery a couple months ago for her double ACL. Don't ask me any questions on it because I don't really know super in detail. Yeah, but we did.
I've had the same surgery as Ramona,
so well, that's why you guys are perfect for each other. She's all about you, Sean. So she's here. She's currently doing a physio program with our care coordinator, Daylene here, and Kim. But Daylene was just saying she can't wait for her to spread her little legs to go for a good jaunt around our dog park. She's a funny girl. She just keeps bringing you toys. She's a playful one. She probably would just want to be your only girl in the household. But at this point, we don't really know how she is just because she's been in recovery. So there is potential. She could love other dogs. Stay tuned.
What kind of dog would you say?
A Staffy lab cross. Yeah. She's a bigger girl.
She's got some thickness to her. She's like, what would you say, like a little brown, grayish kind of blend. Hi, yeah, she's like in the mic. She's like, radio interview? She's like knee height and she's got some thickness, but she is so lovable and just so playful. She's right by me right now and I'm having the best time ever.
She's obsessed with you. So, I mean, everyone get on the line and call in and tell Sean to adopt Ramona.
Misty, what else does the SPCA have going on right now?
So actually it's Wednesday and it's the first Santa Paws photos down at the mall. So that's happening from 5 to 7 at Peter Pond. So you can bring your dog, get a photo of Santa. Some proceeds are going to us, and we're also going to have some volunteers down there selling our 2023 calendar. So it's a perfect stocking stuffer. So if you're gearing up for Christmas, drop by our table and just have a chat with our volunteer tonight. And we also still have our wrapping paper fundraiser going on. So get that customized photo of your pet on some paper while you're wrapping. It's a wholeheartedly gift to send out to your friends that also, when people pick up their orders, they just are so happy. They're smiling. It's just something special to add in this Christmas season.
So fun. Thanks so much for joining us. We're going to post a video in just a few of Ramona so you can check out this little cutie. And then make sure you go up to the SPCA, give some dogs a walk, and say hello.
Would you rather Wednesdays?
Steph, would you rather always have the sun in your eyes but no sunglasses handy, or never have the sun in your eyes but always wearing sunglasses? Inspired by the beautiful day that we have going on right now.
Now, does the sun still come out? It just never shines in my eyes?
That's a good question. I don't know. You're just always wearing sunglasses is the other alternative.
Okay.
Inside and everything.
Aw, man. I don't want the wrinkles that come with squinting at the sun for so much, but I think I'm going to have to just get some good night cream and go with always have the sun in my eyes.
Great choice. Great choice.
Thank you. Would you rather lose your keys or lose your phone?
Lose my keys or lose my phone? I think I'd rather lose my keys. My phone's like a little personal computer. I'm one of those people where it's just like, oh, could you go like this long without your phone? It's like, no. I couldn't. It's got a lot of things on there. Like, in my life kind of depends on it now. Keys, you just like, hey, what's up, landlord, dude? Got my phone with me. I can call you. Let me in. Boom. We'll figure it out.
All
later.
right. I was picturing you losing your car keys, not your house keys. House keys are too easy.
Oh, car keys. Yeah, still phone.
Wow. All right. I mean, the replacement cost is probably pretty similar for
I
a
don't
car
drive all
key
that
or
often.
a phone. Yeah, but the phone has so much more information in it. Hey, we've had a ton of fun today, but it's time for us to get out of here.
You got your way. I stuck around the whole show.
It's true. At 5:30, we said if we get 20 calls right now,
Ambitious.
Sean is going to get to go home. But Jeremy was our only 5:30 wake up caller.
Yeah. Chris texted in showing support. I suggested to a couple people who were, because Canada plays at noon against Belgium, and I feel like I've been needing to puke all morning in excitement, and I just can't stop thinking about anything else other than the footy match that's going on, and so I'm just ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Who knows if I'll show up tomorrow now?
Don't even say
We'll
things
see.
like that. Canada will have had their outcome, whatever it is, and you will be able to come into work in the morning. And if you need a little bit of smiles, I'll give you some extra ones.
We'll
or if you need a little bit of calming down, I can be
We'll
your
see how
voice
it goes.
of calm.
Not promising anything. If I'm sick, I'm sick.
Oh, dear me. Well, go Canada, go. Good luck today at noon.
At noon, versus Belgium. Go Canada, go. Say hi to your dogs.
And hope your day's looking on the bright side.
Want more of today's show?
Download the Mixed Mornings and More podcast.
Now available every weekday.